Listen up. Most people see Qatar's skyscrapers and shiny facades, but the real story lies beyond the city. The true spirit of this land is found where the modern world fades and ancient whispers remain. Today, we're peeling back the layers to uncover Qatar's hidden gems, places pulsing with history, nature, and raw beauty. This isn't just sightseeing, it's about breaking free from the ordinary and finding the extraordinary. We're heading out on a family-friendly adventure, pushing boundaries and connecting with the land and each other. So, get your kit ready. Step beyond the city limits. Feel the sand, breathe the history. We're not just looking at Qatar, we're going to experience it. The adventure begins now. Our journey begins at Souq Waqif, the beating heart of Doha's old city. At first glance, it's just a market, but step inside and you'll discover a living, breathing organism, one that's been evolving for centuries. The air is thick with the aroma of exotic spices, the rich scent of roasting coffee, and the sweet smoke of shisha, a sensory overload in the best possible way. Every narrow alley pulses with life. Vendors call out, their voices weaving through the crowd, sharing not just goods but stories, traditions, and a piece of their heritage. Hand-woven textiles, intricate lanterns, and gleaming brassware line the stalls, each item a testament to generations of craftsmanship, a celebration of heritage over mass production. The Falcon Souq stands as a symbol of strength and freedom, reflecting the deep Qatari bond with nature and the desert's wild spirit. Watching falconers and their majestic birds is a lesson in patience, respect, and the ancient art of falconry, a tradition passed down through generations. The sounds here form a symphony, metal being hammered by the blacksmith, the bubbling of water pipes, laughter echoing through the alleys, and the haunting call to prayer as the sun sets. To truly understand this place, you have to immerse yourself. Wander, taste, listen, and connect. This is how you become part of the story. The architecture, with its mud-rendered walls and sturdy timber beams, stands as a tribute to the past, enduring through time and change, blending tradition with the city's modern skyline. As night falls, lanterns cast a golden glow. Families gather to share stories, and the air fills with the sizzle and aroma of street food being grilled fresh. Here, food is more than just fuel. It's a celebration of community, a way to bring people together and share in the joy of the moment. Leaving Souq Waqif, you step from an ancient maze into the modern world, carrying with you the echoes of history and the warmth of newfound connections. The scents, sounds, and vibrant energy linger long after you've left, a reminder that every city hides a rich, living history just beneath its surface, waiting to be discovered. All it takes is a little curiosity and the courage to step inside and explore. That's the first step of our expedition. The adventure continues on to the next destination. We leave the city behind, watching the glass towers of Doha fade in the rearview mirror. The urban landscape gives way to open highway, and soon the horizon is painted with the warm colors of the desert. Our destination is Khor Al Adaid, the legendary inland sea, a place where the endless sands of the desert meet the turquoise embrace of the ocean. Here, two worlds collide in a spectacle of nature. To reach this remote wonder, you must conquer the desert itself, dune bashing in a 4x4, where the shifting landscape dictates the journey. The thrill of the ride is matched only by the unpredictability of the terrain. Before we set off, our driver deflates the tires for better traction, a small but crucial ritual that teaches us to adapt to our environment. It's a lesson in respect for the land and its challenges. The ride is a rush, climbing steep dunes, teetering on razor-thin ridges, then plunging down in a controlled, exhilarating slide. Every crest and dip is a test of skill and nerve. The view is breathtaking. Endless dunes, sculpted by centuries of wind, stretching as far as the eye can see. The desert feels alive, ever-changing, and infinite. Standing atop a dune, it's humbling and beautiful, a reminder of nature's raw power and the insignificance of our presence in such a vast landscape. After the adrenaline rush, the landscape gradually flattens and the sea appears, an unexpected oasis of turquoise water, surrounded by towering golden dunes. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a unique ecosystem, a place of stark contrast and profound silence. Here, the only sounds are the wind, the waves, and your own heartbeat. Step out of the vehicle and walk to the water's edge. On one side, the endless desert. On the other, the calm, inviting sea. It's a meeting point of extremes. In this moment, you feel like a pioneer at the edge of the world, standing where few have ventured, surrounded by untouched beauty. As the sun sets, the sky explodes in color, painting the sand and water in shades of gold, pink, and violet. It's a spectacle that feels both ancient and timeless. It's a moment of pure beauty, a reminder that true adventure is about finding your place within the wild, not conquering it. Here, you are a guest in nature's masterpiece. This is a vital part of our Qatari expedition, a journey that leaves you changed, with memories etched into the sands where desert meets ocean. Next, we journey to Al Zubarah Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Rising from the plains, the fort is a sentinel guarding secrets of the past. Once a thriving trading hub, its prosperity made it a target. What stands now is built on ancient ruins. Walking here is like treading on layers of history. Inside, the thick stone and coral walls offer cool relief, a masterclass in ancient survival. The silence is heavy. Echoes of merchants and pearl divers linger. Artifacts, pottery, coins, tools, tell stories of resilience and ingenuity. Climb the battlements for a strategic view, imagining sentries watching for threats. The fort's design is simple, functional, and built to defend. Every element is a lesson in strategy and foresight. Leaving Al Zubarah, you feel awe, a testament to Qatar's history, built on trade, courage, and connection to land and sea. Understanding this foundation is key to understanding Qatar today. Our mission continues. Now we head to Al Khor Island, better known as Purple Island, a place where history and nature blend seamlessly. This unique spot is both an ancient center of industry and a sanctuary for wildlife, making it one of Qatar's most fascinating destinations. Named for the rare purple dye once produced here by early settlers, Purple Island stands as a testament to human ingenuity and resourcefulness. The remnants of ancient pottery and dye vats whisper stories of a thriving trade that reached far beyond these shores. Cross the wooden causeway and you'll find yourself stepping into a world transformed. Lush green mangroves rise from shimmering blue water, a stark contrast to the surrounding desert. The air here is noticeably cooler, tinged with the fresh scent of sea and earth. It's a refreshing escape from the arid heat, inviting you to slow down and breathe deeply. The mangrove forest is a true survivor, filtering salt from seawater and anchoring life in the mud. These resilient trees create a living barrier, protecting the coastline and nurturing countless species. It's a vital ecosystem, serving as a nursery for young fish and crabs and acting as a natural defense against erosion and storms. Without these mangroves, the coastline would be far more vulnerable. The best way to explore this watery maze is by kayak, paddling quietly through narrow, winding channels, surrounded by the sounds of nature. If you're patient and observant, you'll spot elegant herons, graceful egrets, and maybe even a flock of flamingos feeding in the wetlands. Bird life here is abundant and always surprising. Crabs scuttle across the mud while tiny fish dart between the roots. Every creature, no matter how small, plays a role in this delicate web of life. Pull your kayak ashore to wander along sandy trails, discover shells and ancient fossils, and take in sweeping views of the mainland from this peaceful retreat. As the sun sets, a gentle tranquility settles over the island. The sky glows with color, and the mangroves seem to hum with quiet life. Purple Island is a vital escape, proof that even in a desert nation, lush life not only survives but flourishes. It's a living oasis, a reminder of nature's resilience. Here, it's all about knowing where to look, and having the spirit of adventure to seek out these hidden wonders. Our expedition continues to Al Thakira Mangroves, one of Qatar's largest and oldest forests. Getting here feels like discovering a secret. Urban landscape gives way to a vast expanse of green. This isn't about adrenaline, but quiet connection. Kayak through dense mangrove channels, marvel at roots adapted to breathe in low-oxygen mud. The forest is a haven for birds, herons, terns, even ospreys. Bird-watching here teaches patience and appreciation for fleeting beauty. The water teems with life, sustaining both wildlife and local communities. Healthy mangroves mean healthy fish, a direct link between nature and people. Find secluded beaches, rest, and take in the breathtaking contrast of green sand and turquoise water. Al Thakira is a lesson in conservation. Development and nature can coexist. It's a sanctuary, a living lung for the coastline. Here, the quietest adventures connect you most deeply with the natural world. Now, we return to the city, but to a place where modern luxury meets tradition, the Pearl Qatar. This man-made island is a feat of engineering, designed for community and connection. Walk the Porto Arabia boardwalk, luxury yachts on one side, pastel buildings and cafes on the other. The architecture fuses Mediterranean and Arabian styles, blending global inspiration with local identity. Sit at a cafe, watch families and friends from around the world, a modern crossroads. The details matter: gardens, art, promenades, all built for people to enjoy. Even amidst luxury, you find quiet beauty, sunset strolls, twinkling lights, and stunning views. The Pearl is about building for the future, creating spaces for connection and simple pleasures. Adventure isn't just in the wild, it's in the incredible places we create. Our final destination, Qatar Cultural Village, the heart of Qatar's arts and heritage. Qatar is a living center for creativity, rooted in history but looking to the future. The architecture blends traditional Qatari and grand classical styles, winding alleys, a magnificent amphitheater, and iconic pigeon towers. Every corner reveals something new: art galleries, craft workshops, and performance venues. The pigeon towers and grand mosques are both functional and stunning, tributes to regional ingenuity. The amphitheater and opera house host global performances, making Qatar a platform for creativity. Art and culture are as vital as any industry. Here they're celebrated. Qatar brings together history, nature, art, and modernity, a place of connection and inspiration. This is where our expedition concludes, with a deeper understanding of Qatar. Our journey through Qatar ends here. We've explored souqs, deserts, mangroves, and modern marvels, discovering a land of depth and beauty. Thank you for joining this expedition and sharing in these discoveries. If this journey inspired you, consider subscribing for more adventures. Every place has a story. Look deeper, take the path less traveled, push your boundaries, connect with the world, and never stop exploring. The greatest adventures change your perspective forever. Stay safe and stay adventurous.